Nowadays, it seems like everyone wants to learn how to make $10,000 a month online, especially if you're just starting out. But here's the problem. Most of what you see online, it's complete garbage. It's all of these different creators making it look 10 times easier than it actually is, and half of them aren't even making that kind of money themselves. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 core pillars you need to focus on if you actually want to hit 10K a month as a beginner. And after you're done watching, I'll leave a link in the description to a private unlisted series on YouTube that walks you through a hidden business model that not many people know even exists. It's 6 or 7 episodes that will help you figure out if this is the right thing for you to be able to start making money online this year. Now, the very first thing that you need to hit $10,000 a month as a beginner is the right vehicle. Now, let me explain what I mean by this. You need a business model that's actually big enough to get you to 10K a month, but not so risky that you're literally gambling every single dollar you have just to try. Now, I'll be real with you. I was honestly a special case. I hit my first 10K month at 17 years old, and I'll talk more about how I got there later in this video, but the point is this. You need a way to make that kind of money without throwing away the little money you do have. And for that reason, physical dropshipping is completely out the window. I'm gonna say it how it is. A lot of these influencers are selling you complete nonsense right now. They promote these free courses, they get you to use their affiliate links, they hand you some AI generated store template, and here's the part they never tell you. They don't make money from your success. They make money when you keep your store open, when you keep paying for these subscriptions, when you keep running ads or paying suppliers, even if you're not profitable. They are literally incentivized for you to keep trying no matter what because they get paid either way. And even if you had $500, $1,000 sitting in your account right now, trying to turn that into a full year's worth of income with one of those copy and paste stores is extremely hard. But if you take that same amount and put it into a lean, smart online business the right way, by the end of the year, you could potentially be looking at tens of thousands of dollars in profit online, even if you're just starting out. You should be making more than an average 9 to 5 salary. And the best part is you can do it remotely, because what you really need is something that cash flows. Profits you can use day to day, not theoretical gains, not what ifs, not equity. Cash you can actually touch. People really do love to throw around net worth, but let me tell you something. Most people are asset rich and cash poor, but that's not the position you want to be in when you're just getting started. Take this jewelry company I helped start, for example. It's great packaging, great product. It all looks amazing, and it's actually the smallest business I'm involved in. It does a few $100,000 a year, but after ads and reinvesting in stock, sub 20% margins. And all that profit, it's tied up in inventory and production for the next lines. That's not cash flow. Now compare that to digital product businesses, ones that sell AI bots to help service providers, ones that sell Canva templates to photographers and certain types of professionals, ones that sell different types of education and problem-solving products, or even the ones that are selling things like presets or digital planners. These are businesses that are selling things with high perceived value and actual leverage, because you can piggyback off of an existing proven offer online. You can build a product one time and then sell it over and over again. That's how you create actual margin without recurring product cost or time delay in production. That's how you can scale actual cash flow. Or even if you're something like a Spanish teacher, you could build your own offer, package up your knowledge once, and deliver it with systems, and that way you're not capped to only being able to teach, let's say, a certain number of students on a Zoom call or in person. Now look, this video isn't about building $1 billion empire, but it's also not about going broke trying to chase the hype, and that is the difference. So just remember here, the business that gets you to 10K a month might not be the one that gets you to $1 billion, and that's completely okay. You want to pick the right vehicle for the stage that you're in. Now, the next pillar to making $10,000 a month is simple. You really need to expand your time horizon. I know you don't want to hear this, but social media has absolutely wrecked your expectations. Even just 10 years ago, if you were 20 years old and making $5,000 a month without a job and doing it on your own legally, you'd feel like a king. You'd be living good, and people would be like, how is he doing that? But nowadays, if you're 13 years old and you're not making $10,000 a month, then you're a loser. Even if you have time freedom to do what you want, when you want, you have location freedom, you can work from wherever you are, and you can wake up whenever you want. There's no alarm clock or boss waiting for you, but somehow that's still not enough for young people nowadays. And I get it. honestly, I've contributed to that illusion. But I like to be real with people. What I've done is not exactly normal or typical. I would say about a third was due to effort, another third was due to being in the right place at the right time, and another third due to luck or whatever you want to call it. Let me take you back to 2015. It was a completely different time. I was broke, I was failing in certain classes, specifically math. I was building theme pages on Instagram and really just trying to figure out how to get rich. My first real side hustle started in 2014. One month I made a few $100, another month I made over $1,000, but it didn't last, and that's okay. I moved on to the next thing. From 2014 to 2017, I was just grinding, hustling, learning. It took me 3 full years to hit my first 10K month. Now, do I think it'll take you that long? Maybe, but probably not. With the help of all of these AI tools we have now, the resources are way more accessible than when I started. The internet moves faster now and the opportunities are even better. But even if it does take you 3 years, who cares? You really need to set your expectations in years, not months or days. If it happens faster, amazing, God bless you. But if not, keep going. Because here's what I've learned and seen in my own journey. When it rains, it absolutely pours. Your first breakthrough probably won't come in a small little wave. It usually happens after a ton of time and a ton of effort where it seems like nothing is really working, and then boom, something happens. You make a breakthrough. People will look at you and think that you had an overnight success, but in reality, you know internally everything that it took to get to that point right now. And then you'll level off. Maybe you'll have a little plateau, and then you spike again. And this trend will continue throughout your career. So be patient and expect this. Don't give up or quit right before a breakthrough, because all you're doing by giving up is throwing away all the time, effort, emotions, and energy you've already spent to get to where you are right now. Now, the final pillar isn't just hitting 10K a month. It's actually staying there, because honestly, making 10K a month isn't the hard part. Keeping it, growing it, multiplying it, that's where it really gets a bit challenging, especially for beginners. I'll be real with you, I've blown it all before. The partying, the lifestyle, the cars, some of these things I genuinely do enjoy, but I got carried away with it. And worst of all, I stopped doing the things that were making me money to begin with. And when that happens, it all crashes fast. I had to start over. So yeah, but anyways, when I first started, I knew that I would make it, but I never really spent any time thinking about what I was going to do after that. And that's a mistake I hope you avoid and can learn from me. Because here's the truth, we all have financial baselines. For me, it used to be 5K a month, 10K a month, 20K a month, 40K a month, 50K a month, and now it's 100K a month. And if I dip below that, it bothers me. Not because I'm just chasing one specific number, but because that's become a part of my identity and who I am and my standard. And honestly, that's what I want for you. Once you hit your first 10K month, make that your new baseline. Not something you're aiming for one time, but something you actually maintain. Something that feels off if you went below it. And just like losing weight, the longer you hold it, the more it becomes who you are. So hit it once, then hit it again and again and again and again. Make it your minimum standard, then work your way up from there. So I hope this video has been useful for you, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a big like, comment, and subscribe. Peace!